This is not going to be a good video. I don't know what to do. Alright, change locations. Club's really Kenny back there. He's manning the rods right now.
Did he just say man-ding?
Back to the spoons, number 4 spoons. Bunker was here this morning. There's so much rain bait here, it's off the hook how much rain bait's here, but we're working it. Went to plan B, hit another spot here. Not a secret spot by any means. Eaton's Neck, the triangle. Everybody knows it. We hit another spot. Our first spot was somewhat classified. It didn't work out for us. That's what we won last year with the spot, but this year is no win. So stay tuned. I like to swing the positive, but
this is such a secret spot that even the fish don't know we're here.
Alright, so here's our problem here. We're out trolling. That is what we contend with all day. Tons of bait on this machine. We're dealing with bait everywhere. Michael, what do you think about the bait?
I think there's too much bait.
Yeah, but we're ripping spoons through all this, what's all this freaking white bait here. It's killing us. So needless to say, it's been very slow morning. Alright folks, so here we are. We're trolling Tony Maja spoons all over Long Island Sound, from Eaton's Neck all the way over the middle grounds, alright? We're following it up with some Maja Magic Mojos. We're throwing those babies down there, see if they're going to bite that. We're using big baits, trying to get a big fish. Get a dish, just watch what happens. Alright guys, I know you're looking for an update for this tournament to see how things are going. Let me just show you how it's going. That's how it's going. This is getting ugly. We've been out here trolling all day, trying to stick with a big bait fish. We have Bunker in town here, so we're thinking that we're going to stay with the Bunker spoon pattern. I think we are absolutely doing all we can, but it's just not paying off. We'll get there though. Just takes one bite. Well, that's exactly right what Michael says right there. In the tournament, you only need one bite to make the right fish happen, alright? Unfortunately, that bite never came, alright? But that was our technique here. We could have easily trolled umbrella rigs and small fish baits, but it's not going to happen. The year before, we won the tournament, and we won it with the Tony Maja spoons, the big number 4s, alright? Big bait, big fish, that's the theory, it usually works. And we also threw a couple of mojos in there to see if the mojo bite would happen. It just wasn't happening. That's the reality of fishing here. I mean, I could go out there and strap a camera on myself and edit fish after fish. It's not going to happen. That's just not the reality of fishing, all right? You go out there, you do what you're supposed to do. You try to win these tournaments by following these things that you've learned. And sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Today, we were buggy, baby, all right? But whatever, that's what we tried to do. We stuck with it. We didn't want to change, and that's what I don't do. When I fish tournaments, this is my plan, and I stick with it. And if something else happens, maybe I'll adapt, but if this is the program, I'm going to go big baits for big fish. That's how you win tournaments. That's how I win them. That's how I lose a lot of them. What? But hey, whatever. I'm not the best fisherman out there, right? Never claimed to be, although I will claim to say, hey, what we do on this channel is truthful. We don't make stuff up to go sell stuff. And the stuff that I promote is the best stuff out there, okay? I'm not going to make up a lure or something else to try to sell my audience. It's not going to happen, all right? So that's the difference here. We're going to show the truth. The truth sometimes hurts, and it's sometimes boring. But I'm segueing this thing in. First of all, let's do a con shout out real quick. I promise. This one's going to be Wayne Schrader. He's from the South Shore of Long Island. He fished a local wreck out of Fire Island Inlet and picked up some nice 5+ pound fluke, all right? Wayne, congratulations for being this week's con shout out of the week. All right? Wayne also sees Joey Towson in deli a lot and says hello to him. What? Alright, now let's go into what this is going to be about here. Alright, I'm out there fishing. I went out the following day to see if I could get on some bunker and maybe catch fish that way. It just didn't happen again. As I was doing that, I was like, hey, why don't I just show you how I snag bunker, alright? You see a lot of people when they go out and snag bunker, they'll have these spaghetti sticks, they'll have... Look at this. God, kept coming here. Like a volt. Coming in here eating a piece of pizza.
Starving.
Should I hit it with the silencer? Alright. Unbelievable. I'll keep
Sorry.
going. Yeah, whatever. Close the door, please. Don't let it hit you.
Come on, Josie girl.
Close the door. Alright. Damn, I was sidetracked again, but I'm gonna have to leave that in there.
Get that face.
Alright, where the hell was I? Alright, so I'm out there fishing and I'm snagging bunker. Alright, so I was like, hey, I've learned this technique many moons ago, and it's the only many technique that I know. I think it's going to really help you guys and girls out there, especially you new jacks. That's what this is about, helping new fishermen develop some skill sets out in the water, right? This one's key. Basically what I'm doing is I'm producing bait here. I'm out there by myself in the pilot house. I can't throw my net on these fish, and they're really not being pressured by predators, so it's difficult to throw a net in deep water on fish. We'll get to that some other time.
Oh, really?
So I'm going snaggy. These are the rods that I use all day long. Basically, I have a tactical angles clip, snap on a freaking snag, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boat now, and if the pod is here, I'm going to take my boat now and kind of skid past the side of the pod. All right? I will cast over the pod, right? I'm going to point that rod tip right at the pod, all right? So basically, I'm going to reel with that rod tip pointed at the pod, and I'm going to, as I'm reeling, I'm going to feel, it's almost like a nibble, it's like a bite. Once you feel it, you're going to swing from here all the way back to here, all right? 7-foot rod, that's a movement of 14 feet in the split second. That bunker snag is ripping through that pod at Mach 2, all right? Basically, let's do a sound effect. Exactly, just like that. So that thing goes right through the bunker pod, and it's going to say a little something. And God help you if you're on the receiving end of that bunker snag, all right? So basically what you do is you bam, you blast it through, and that's it. So basically what my point is that you're not constantly, I see people casting out these things and crank 3 times, reel, crank 3 times, reel, crank 3 times, reel. I go, first of all, you're working your ass off doing that, all right? You're exerting way too much energy for one bunker. And it's not effective, because what happens is as you do that, snag goes limp. Then you do it, snag goes limp. What would really work? It's not a productive way of doing it. What I suggest you do is cast past it, all right? And then just point the rod tip at it and reel as you point, just like I'm doing here. Reel. And once you feel that little nibble, it's not nibble. Obviously, they're not nibbling it. It's contact. It's either contact with the braid going over the pod, so you know you're there, and then you're going to make that 14-foot swing, and you're going to rip that bunker spoon right through. So it's either the braid contact, so you know you're in line with scary monsters, then you're going to rip that bunker snag and say hello, or it's the bunker snag in contact with the fish, and you're just kind of setting it up and saying hello to them that way, all right? That's the key. You're not making all these crazy things. I mean, I cast, and I set the hook once per pod. I mean, that's simple, all right? Cast it, reel till you make contact, and make that set. Don't do a BS set. I tell you, if you learn anything from this channel, don't do a BS hook set. Do it like you mean it. From A to B is 14 feet. Close that distance in a split second. That means that bunker snag is ripping through the pod, snapping into your friend, bringing them in, all right? It's not a good day to be a bunker. Get over it. Bunker, bait. How you doing, ladies, all right? So that's what you got to do. Point the rod tip at it, swing like a bass, and say hello, all right? That way you can put these fish right in the cooler or in the live well as fast as possible. You're not wasting all this energy doing this nonsense. That's what I'm talking about. I apologize how horrible this is. Let me look at my notes right now. What else do I have to say here? Oh, I gotta say is con hats, gone. Everything's sold out. Con shirts, gone, sold out. I got nothing. Alright, if you guys want me to buy that stuff and get that stuff back out there, please comment below or shoot me an email. I don't know if I should go and do it. Please don't send me anything. I don't have anything in stock. I can't even give it away, alright? What else? Those rods. The rods and reels that we're using in this is if you get the pattern yet, I'm trying to use one rod that does multiple tasks, alright? Because I carry so many freaking rods. Those are the Tsunami slow pitches and the Daiwa BG 2500s with 15-pound test, and once a couple of reels have 20-pound test on it. Those rods and reels are my fluke rods. Those are my blackfish jigging rods. They're snagging rods. They do a lot of different things. So if you guys are interested in that, go to jnh.com. Either call them up at the shop and just say, hey, you want the kids freaking fluke set. It's cheap as heck. I think it's less than $200 for the whole setup. I mean, that's ridiculous, all right? So, and that does a lot of different things, all right? The key to that setup, though, is if you pay attention to it, is I have that extra long butt of that Tsunami, which is key. That gives you so much leverage. When you go to that 14-foot swing, it locks into your body. Man, if you feel me right here.
No.
If you feel me right here, seriously? What? But if I feel myself right here, I can just feel it's a little tender. Oh, sweet Jesus, I'm trying to get to the freaking hook set. You ain't doing anything. She's so nice, so fugazi right there. She's been out playing all day, she's going in the pool. What the hell is that? What'd you just take there?
Disinfecting the football pads.
That's Travis. Whatever. This is a lot of interruptions in this. So the extra long butt of the tsunami slow pitch is key for a lot of different. It's going to be good for the blackfish setting the hook. I already went through that with a bunch of other videos, but it's also very crucial for that swinging and that hook set of the bunker. All right. Obviously, action reaction as the top of that rod hooks up, it wants to pull this way, and obviously wants to go against this way, so it sets up very nice under your arm against your ribs. All right. Whatever. Tsunami slow pitch. Diola. Then I take those bunker that we just snagged, and we use these guys. All right. These are the Phoenix Accurate setups, and those are the ones you'll see right here that I'm live lining. I have 2 live bunker out in a different spot right there because the fish weren't on them at the pod, so I had to move over to another spot and fish them that way. All right, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys picked up just a quick little tip about how do you produce bait, an easy way of doing it, more efficient way of doing it. That's what the Chubby Kid's all about. Consider subscribing below. Follow me on Instagram right here. Just keep everything in track. And that's a wrap. Go to jnh.com, get those toys if you want them. If not, get a dash matter moach. Gotta go. Alright guys, I know it's hard to believe that there is technique in fishing, but there is kind of, alright? The idea here is your stance is pretty important too. You'll see that I'm always kind of facing the bunker, and that gives me a lot of leverage on the swing of the body when I'm going to set that hook. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true, alright? I get my foot forward and I spin my whole body to set that hook. You'll see right here when I set the hook right now, alright? Boom, power swing right there. And it just hooks to, it's really ripping that thing into that bunker, really setting it really nice. It's not a half-ass setup, alright? That's it. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, consider subscribing below, like if you like. And yeah, this is a silly topic, but really something that you guys should know. Especially, this is really about beginners right now. Beginners, how to do this effectively. It just makes you a better fisherman. Alright, take care. Thanks for watching Kid Coach Cheese Outdoors. Love you all, baby. Shake it.